Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. And today's video is special to me because it's talking about home. I kind of also ran out of video ideas, and if I didn't, they're a little sensitive, and I'm trying to give myself the courage to come to y'all and give y'all the topics y'all need with the right attention, so I don't have to come back later on and remake a video when I have the right headspace and the right ability to actually, do what I want. Because I don't want no regular video like this. But anyways, here nor there. This story or this topic video is just about growing up in Atlanta. So from my early ages, because it changed. It really did. It so changed. So let me tell you about growing up on the Southeast in the Southeast. Bro, when I was younger, I'm not gonna lie, I sound like an old head, man. Like, not even 20 years ago, dude. Probably about like 18. We didn't have all these buildings. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. It was just a lot of like parking lot structures. If not even parking lot structures, just a lot of like outlet style structures, a lot of mom and pop stuff establishments. I'm not gonna lie, bro, COVID kind of killed that for the city of Atlanta. It turned Atlanta into Gotham. Like, if you watch The Penguin, when that flood happens and it wipes out like the Lower East Side or whatever hood that black kid came from, yeah, it's like that. It just kind of devastated the community silently but surely, and it was so quick. So I don't know, that's my own personal take and opinion, but other miscellaneous things have happened in the city of Atlanta, and I personally want to tell it as like a historian because no one else is gonna tell it, and I'm not really calling myself a historian, but if y'all do, I'm not gonna fight it. But yeah, I remember it was a point in time, like I was like 7 maybe, bro, so like 2008. Present day, if you think about Atlanta, you're gonna think about our LGBT community and how immersive it is. If you ever been to Atlanta, seen Atlanta on like an Instagram ad, this, that, and third, or pop media, because like when I go outside of Atlanta, people are always bringing up the LGBT community and be like, what? So, yeah, back when I was like 7, 8, the LGBT community has came a long way since then. That's all I'm gonna say. Dude, I remember watching on the news somewhere, and I'm like a kid, dude. And I remember how like prolific that was. It was like probably not to y'all, but like to me, that was like some Rodney King shit or like some what the fuck. Like, bro, it's a video of like 2 civilians. One's gay, and probably not even 2 civilians. Like, a civilian and a crowd of other civilians. So, I don't know, bro. I was a kid on looking at the news when I got home after school, so I could misinterpret the story. But it was one guy to multiple guys, if I'm not wrong, at least one dude hit a gay dude with a chair. I mean, not a chair, a tire, and just assaulted him. So that was kind of the culture back in the day. Like when it was like when my dad was coming up, well, my stepdad was coming up in Atlanta, it was kind of like a taboo thing. Like they weren't fucking with it. And especially if you were black, it kind of chilled down when they like had their little nephews and nieces running around, you know what I'm saying? And then our parents had kids, and now our uncles and aunts got us running around as nephews and nieces. So you can imagine the hate watered down even more. And I feel like the biggest boiling point for that was, like, honestly, when that motherfucker got hit with a tire, bro, like, no human could just watch a video. And, like, that's back on the news when, like, videos start going crazy. It's, like, early 2000s, dude. Like, I ain't gonna say it interrupted no Cartoon Network or no shit like that, but, like, it made the news, dude. Like, someone's video recording somehow made the news. Like, that's not as easy as it is today's society of a feat. Like, I remember you used to have to know someone or something had to be crazy to make the news. And that was kind of crazy. We had like kidnappings and shit. I even talked on the news as like a 7-year-old or like a 6-year-old to the news outlet, maybe even 5, I think like 6, to the news outlet about like local kidnappers in my area and shit like that. That ended up getting handled. So like, I grew up, you could be a kid. Kids were outside playing, street lights. Kids might have had guns back then, but like, it was such a odd outlier situation. It was like, that kid's going through something. Like, you're just, all you could do, what the fuck was that, a spider web? Something with them. Anyways, all you could do is pray for the kid and hope the kid is like not finna go down the wrong path. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been a kid that almost went down the wrong path, like as like a 14-year-old, 13-year-old, watching DV domestic stuff. I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but thank the Lord that, thank God, thank Lord that I'm not walking down that path. Cool. So back when I grew up, it was a whole lot different. So let me go through some things that are no longer around. We had at least 2 hospitals, like 2 major hospitals, like for the downtown area, venturing into Midtown, you know what I'm saying? One of them hospitals ended up closing in the 2020s. Like I said, COVID was crazy, but I think it was just a lot of things in COVID. Atlanta was a boiling pot. And it was just like, it couldn't handle too much. But somehow, you'll get that steam patch, and then, like, it might blow the lid off some things, but Atlanta still stays together and full some way or another. It always boils over at one point, but comes back together, and it kind of, like, you ever seen a pot, just like you take it off a hot stove, it just calms down. That's how Atlanta is. Got burned down, all types of shit. Okay, so we got into like, and then we had like different gangs back then. We didn't have like, we probably did have like, I forgot what the, damn bro, I forgot what Thugs YSL was before YSL, like what they ventured from. But back then we had like 30 deep, like they were like crashing shit. We had BMF, I'm gonna argue to say we had BMF. We still had BMF's influence in the city before it went like mainstream media, like the movies and all that. When it came to like drugs and everything, when it came to stuff like that, weed got decriminalized when I was like in high school, so I had to be like 14, 15 when weed got decriminalized, maybe even 13. But I think like 15. It didn't get legalized, it got decriminalized, so it became like a cool thing in the culture. And then, in the 2020s, it kind of evolved and became like something, smoke shops and shit. But other than that, man, still fingers crossed for legal weed. But I'm trying to think. Shit, what can I say? Believe it or not, y'all, I've never been to Six Flags. This girl I like so freaking much. She offered to take me to Six Flags. She's so freaking beautiful inside and out, man. Like I say, I hope she watches these videos. She has altered my character in a great but drastic way. And it's like, honestly, that's so crazy to say because I know the girl for like over 7 years. But like, she's such a bright spirit. She gives me confidence and makes me want to be a better person, man. Here nor there, Rose family. Shout out to y'all too. Your comments make me want to be a better person. I shared my comments with her. She fucking liked the message. She loved the message. I loved the message y'all give me. So, man, it was really kind, man. I want to cry. Like, real shit, man. And it might not be a lot, dude. Like, 1 comment, 2 comment, 3 comments a day. But, bro, that makes my whole life, my whole day, my whole week sometimes. Especially when I'm on a comment drought and I miss y'all. It makes me getting up tomorrow and the day after. Like, taking it one day by the time makes it so much easier. Because I'm like, yo, someone is on the other end expecting me to come through. And I'm gonna deliver every time. Even if y'all don't watch the whole video, at least not the first go around. At least if y'all never do, even if it gets 1 view. I made this for my sanity. I made this for y'all relying on me. And I enjoy that. I don't do it for like YouTube, but I do it, you know, also kind of like hoping I could get monetized on YouTube one day. Like, that would be cool. But other than that, no, I do it for myself and I do it for y'all. So shout out to you, Rose family. I'm sorry if you're looking down. I'm gonna try to stop doing that, but I'm also at the same time trying to give y'all enthusiasm, especially since y'all motherfuckers be saying I sound like Brittany fucking Griner or I look like Brittany Griner. I'm gonna beat y'all ass, bro. What I gotta do? Dye my hair fucking back black? What I gotta do, man? Go straight gray on y'all? Because I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna just go back straight gray on y'all. Anyways, yeah, man, I love all y'all comments. That's just all I had to do. Give y'all roses. I try to do it in any video as long as I want to. Because y'all deserve it, honestly. Y'all deserve all these videos being roses. And maybe I'm gonna make a video dedicated to y'all coming up soon when I run out of video ideas. But let's get back into it. So the climate of Atlanta has kind of like flipped over the years. So Georgia has always been a red state. Within the 2020s, we became a blue state. I'm not here to talk politics, bro. I'm not at all. In my personal opinion, the last administration did something that, like, when I say last administration, I mean Trump. He was the evil I could see, and I like that. Biden and Kamala, all they did was kind of just hold the ball, drop the ball a couple times, and then say, like, present day, they'll fix it, or she'll fix it. Bro, you kind of bamboozled the American people. Like, that's the equivalent of y'all being mad at Trump for saying they stole the election. I understand how, like, propaganda is fucking nasty. But, bro, y'all got a nigga who fell off a bike, capped about student loans, and that's not even his fault, bro. You're getting blackballed by the Supreme Court. I'm not even mad at you, twin. But, like, that was all you were relying on. Like, you couldn't even legalize weed, gang. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck am I gonna put Saudi in office to get a free ride for, bro? You actually gotta do something in office. Even if you're fucking vice president, bro. Like, your administration gotta cover something for real. Like, if you, I'm sorry, bro, my forehead's so big. If you, like, really being for real, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm also saying that because, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really trust anyone. But yeah, we turned blue. I think we're going to turn back red this election because people are not fucking with that. People ain't dumb, bro. People think. I don't care if everyone else is in the media thinking or trying to think for us. People are thinking because they can't ignore it. Like, it's affecting their day-to-day. Like, people cannot ignore it. It's affecting children. But yeah, another thing about children, bro. All that constitutional carry didn't happen until the late 2020s. And once that happened, I was like, bro, they're going to try to purge us. So here nor there, I've been hearing rumors. I'm not spreading propaganda. I pray and hope that's not real. Kind of be praying it. I hope it is. But like, I'm not trying to spread that message. Just because, like, if we could have any type of shit hit the fan type of scenario, I don't want it to be a war outside of, like, nations of nations. So it could just be some shit inside of America, bro. I'm used to that. America's used to that. anyways. Uh, and man, Elon Musk and RFK, man, they're gonna keep trumping, and like they got policies that's gonna keep Trump in check. So I'm actually voting for them. I'm not voting for him. He's just giving them a platform, and I respect it. But also, it was a point in time when Governor Kemp made it where you didn't need a license, or you didn't even need to take the driver's test to get your license. That was a really bad idea. He had to change that after like 2 weeks. So many people took their license because it's Georgia. We're like the more dry version of Florida, so you know we be with the shits too. That's why our music industry is so gutter and so crazy. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, bro, we used to be a city of like all types of media, not just rap, like actual radio shows, and they weren't just putting out music. They were putting out stuff about the community. Bro, nowadays it ain't even shit. Community does what? So man, give me time, man. I'm gonna save my city. You might have to leave it to come back and save it, but yeah. And we had many great legends, and we just had a lot of greats, man. So it's kind of sad that our city has fallen on crazy times. And bro, Kanye is from here. Literally took over the Mercedes, man. I don't care if he says he's from Chicago. That nigga, like me and my ex from Chicago, used to argue about that, man. But yeah, he's from here. He even got a day here. We let him take over the Mercedes, man. When that was built, that changed Atlanta too. That was phenomenal. That's the equivalent of the Olympics, bro. We've been able to host Super Bowl at least once, and we're considering hosting again. I hope we get the ticket on that. So that's all. And minor things, like a lot of people migrated to Atlanta, bro. Either of my parents have Atlanta, Georgia on their birth certificate, but I do. So it's like, I'm used to the influx of people into Atlanta, but like the new influx of people into Atlanta is not realistic. Everyone's coming for a money glitch. Everyone's coming to take over and be like some power to reach shit. And hey, man, you probably can't get off like that down here. I was at least seeing that with the COVID, but bro, if it keeps in that direction, I'm gonna have to become Batman, bro. I'm gonna have to become Atlanta's Knight. You feel me? Because Atlanta looking like Arkham day by day. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Bro, we did like once fully automatic pistol makers came out, bro, Atlanta got cracked. And then kids started toting, and it was like, damn. I used to be like, Atlanta's gonna get like Chicago. I'm like, fuck no. It kinda did in its own way. Because Atlanta's engraved in its own identity, but its own personal identity is identity jacking other places. Because it's not even identity jacking other places. We be fucking with other shit. Because like Hurricane Katrina, we had a wave of those people come in, and they weren't on shit. Bro, Louisiana, like they were on some chill shit. Like a lot of Louisiana residents are engraved. The Saints culture is engraved in Atlanta, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Meet me in the comment section below, Rose family, if you're from Atlanta, been to Atlanta, or know about Atlanta. And that's really all I got, man. If I missed anything, y'all tell me, man. Y'all tell me if I missed anything that was drastic that should have made this list. And I'm gonna give y'all my story next if y'all want, of just being a resident in Boston. Now, I didn't grow up in Boston my whole life like I did in Atlanta, so that would be, well, like, I don't want to offend Boston historians or niggas like that, but I'll definitely dibble and dabble in that. But also another thing with Atlanta, for the last 20 years, the Atlanta has become a metropolitan and not just the city. It used to be the city when I was coming up. But yeah, one way or another, man, we're gonna become a new evolved version of Atlanta. Whether it's pretty or ugly, I'ma still find some way to love and fucking hate this shit. But when niggas go lone angelic bastard, Big Birdo, They gonna put Atlanta behind my name. So I love y'all. 6 out.